Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of coins and currency. If you're a coin collector, history enthusiast, or just someone curious about the rich culture and currency of the Philippines, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to take a closer look at a specific piece of Filipino history, the 1983 25 centavo coin. The 25 centavo coin, minted in 1983, is a fascinating piece of Philippine numismatic history. In this video, we'll explore its design, circulation, significance, and the unique historical context of the Philippines during that time. So let's get started. To understand the context behind the 1983 25 centavo coin, we need to take a quick look at the Philippines in the early 1980s. The Philippines was going through a period of significant political and economic change. In 1983, the country was under the rule of President Ferdinand Marcos, who had been in power for nearly 2 decades. This was a time when political tension was rising, leading up to the People Power Revolution of 1986, which would eventually overthrow the Marcos regime. Despite the turbulent political landscape, everyday life continued, and the economy was still using the Philippine peso as its standard currency. In 1983, the Central Bank of the Philippines had been minting coins for a number of years, and the 25 centavo coin, like many others, was part of the regular circulating currency. But it also had its own story to tell, one that blends artistry and practicality. Let's take a closer look at the 1983 25 centavo coin itself. First, the obverse, or the front, of the coin features the well-known image of the Philippine national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal. Dr. Rizal was an important figure in Philippine history, having inspired the movement for independence from Spanish rule. His portrayal on the coin is a symbol of the nation's pride in its history and heritage. Next, we have the reverse side of the coin, which displays the coat of arms of the Philippines. The coat of arms is a representation of the country's identity and unity, featuring a shield divided into 2 parts, with a sun and 3 stars, symbols of freedom and the country's struggle for independence. The coin is made from a copper-nickel alloy, giving it a shiny appearance. It has a diameter of 23 mm, a thickness of 1.7 mm, and weighs about 5.4 grams. It was designed to be both practical for everyday transactions and symbolic of the country's national pride. During its time of circulation, the 25 centavo coin was used in various everyday transactions. In the 1980s, the value of 25 centavos was significant enough to buy you a few basic goods in the local markets, like a handful of rice, a bottle of soda, or some snacks from a local convenience store. However, due to inflation over time, the value of the 25 centavo coin decreased, and by the early 1990s, it had become less commonly used in everyday transactions. The Philippine economy was experiencing inflationary pressures, which led to the introduction of smaller denomination coins and changes to the currency system. The 1983 25 centavo coin has a special place in the history of the Philippine peso. In fact, it was part of a wider set of coins that the central bank issued, which also included the 1 centavo, 5 centavo, and 10 centavo coins. These coins were part of an effort to modernize and standardize Philippine currency in the early 1980s. The 1983 series marked an era of transition in Philippine numismatics. With the political unrest in the background and economic challenges ahead, these coins carried both practical and emotional significance. They were not just currency, they represented a country going through transformative times. Fast forward to today, and the 1983 25 centavo coin has become an interesting collector's item. While it's not extremely rare, it holds value for those who appreciate the history behind it. If you're a coin collector, this coin is an essential piece of the Philippine currency series, especially if you're interested in the country's coins from the 1980s. Condition plays a big role in its value. A well-preserved coin in excellent condition can be worth a bit more than its face value. However, it's still affordable for most collectors and a great addition to any collection of Filipino numismatics. So, there you have it. The 1983 25 centavo coin is more than just a piece of currency, it's a reminder of the Philippines' rich history, political shifts, and cultural identity during a critical time in its past. Whether you're a collector or just someone interested in the story behind everyday objects, the 1983 25 centavo is a fascinating coin to learn. First off, let's get familiar with the coin. The 25 centavo coin, also known as a quarter, is part of the Philippine peso currency system. Introduced in 1983, this coin was a part of the changes made by the Central Bank of the Philippines to adjust its coinage for everyday use. The 25 centavo coin was issued as part of the regular circulation and has gone through various changes in design over the years. The 1983 version of the 25 centavo coin was made primarily of cupronickel, a durable and corrosion-resistant material. It measures 24 millimeters in diameter and has a weight of about 5.3 grams. While this coin may not seem very flashy today, it has its own unique place in the history of Filipino currency. The reverse side of the 1983 coin, on the other hand, features the value of 25 centavos written across the top. Below that, you'll see the official coat of arms of the Philippines, symbolizing the country's sovereignty and heritage. This simple, yet meaningful design was meant to be easily identifiable, and it's a testament to the Philippines' rich history. Now, let's talk about its circulated value. The 25 centavo coin from 1983 is still in circulation today, although it's not as commonly used in day-to-day transactions. As of now, it has a relatively low face value, just 25 centavos, which is a quarter of 1 peso. In terms of purchasing power, 25 centavos isn't going to get you very far in today's economy, but it still holds value for collectors, particularly in higher-grade conditions or as part of complete coin sets. On the open market, it's worth roughly 0.25 Philippine pesos in regular circulation. However, for collectors, the value of this coin can be much higher, depending on its condition. Coins in mint or uncirculated condition, especially those with no noticeable wear and tear, can fetch higher prices in the market. If you have a well-preserved 1983 25 centavo coin, you could expect it to be worth more than its face value, but don't expect it to make you rich. Coins in near-mint condition could range from 5 to 10 pesos on average, and rarer varieties or coins from specific mints may go for even more. The price can vary depending on demand, so if you're lucky enough to own one in pristine shape, you could sell it for a decent amount. Here are some fun facts about the 25 centavo coin. Did you know that the 1983 25 centavo coin is considered part of a series that marked the last major redesign of the coins before the shift to the new generation currency, NGC, series in the early 2000s? After 1983, the 25 centavo coin design remained largely the same, with minor adjustments to its size and material. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin stories, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Have you ever come across a 1983 25 centavo coin? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy collecting!